Hi, everyone. Welcome to the PoliticAL update with me, Alexandra Acker-Lyons. I pay attention to the political news so you don't have to. This is the advice I give my millionaire clients, and you get it for free. It is Friday, July 3rd. Happy birthday, America. Go reclaim some patriotism. I'm going to go to the pool today and then have a barbecue with some friends tomorrow, just as the founders intended. Okay, announcements. Social media is on fire about America's 250th. My favorites are the Leslie Knope administration would have pulled off one hell of a state fair for America's birthday. I'm a giant Leslie Knope, Amy Poehler fan, as evidenced by my cutout. And also, Jefferson and Adams died on the same day, July 4th, 1826. Trump and McConnell have the chance to do something hilarious. So I'm sure we'll all be scrolling with all of our extra time on our long weekend. And, we need joy. We need the little things. Okay, candidate news. It was a big week in my home state of Colorado. Phil Weiser won for governor. Just a huge victory. As I said, on election night, like the combination of him being crazy smart and a genuinely good person who cares, is hopefully going to make for an awesome governor. The huge national news, of course, is Malat Quiros defeating Diana DeGette. Julie Gonzalez came within 10 points of defeating John Hickenlooper. Manny Rutinel won in the primary for Colorado's 8th congressional district, one of like the top 3 or 4 races in the country. I still think this is much more about age and being a fighter and that perception than it actually is about ideology. We had a lot of progressives also win down ballot, and the Working Families Party has been organizing here for many cycles. But it's also worth noting, like some establishment figures like Jenna Griswold did win, and I supported Jenna. None of our younger congressional incumbents had any problem winning. So people are reading a lot into this. I think it's more of a mixed bag. And again, I think it's much more about that, who's a fighter, than it is ideology. Also want to note that it looks like true crazy person Victor Marx is going to be our Republican nominee for governor. And I don't say crazy pejoratively. Like, The Daily Show and John Oliver have done bits on him. Go check them out. He doesn't know how many people he has killed. He knows he killed one person when he was 7. This is part of the reason why Colorado is so blue. Our Republican Party is a joke. And as my friends over at the Get More Smarter podcast pointed out, without a real Republican Party, it allows the Democratic Party to be pulled more left. Go in particular, look at that John Oliver clip. And then we have a break for a few weeks. The next primaries are on July 21st in Arizona. So other political news, we got some polls. Oh, this is Banana. Hi, Banana. From the New York Times Siena, which is considered kind of the gold standard for political polling. North Carolina, Roy Cooper's up 7. Maine +2, Texas is tied, and then Alaska, Iowa, and Ohio are all down just a couple of points, but well within the margin of error. So all of this bodes very well. And then 2 Fox News polls, keep in mind Fox News actually does very good polling, show Rob Sand up 53-44 in Iowa, and Keisha Lance Bottoms up 52-47 in Georgia. Like, just gigantic, amazing numbers. And then more SCOTUS decisions, largely as expected and largely terrible. In particular, in my world, the NRSC versus FEC decision on campaign finance rules has just big implications for how money moves in campaigns. The actual donation limits are still in effect. So you still cannot give more than $10,000 federal to a specific state party. What we think this is going to mean is that party committees are going to get the same rate as candidates for TV ads. And so this will likely mean that party committees become the primary vehicle to pay for those TV ads, and that super PACs will pay for things like research and field. The campaigns themselves are able to directly coordinate with the party now. And so there might be efficiencies of scale in terms of, lots of campaigns using similar tools and things like that. This just is a huge advantage for Republicans because they have more mega donors than we do. This also, women candidates rely more heavily on female donors. And so not awesome news for women candidates. It's also going to make money in primaries even more important because the party will be able to spend in a primary because they no longer have a cap on how much they can spend. And then, of course, this cycle in particular, the Republicans just have a huge money advantage with the RNC and Trump and crypto and most of the AI money. So we're still figuring out what all of this means. I think it will probably, take us a cycle or two for this to really get figured out. But gigantic sums of money in politics are unfortunately here to stay. And then my shout out of the week goes to Taylor and Travis. Thank you for bringing us joy. This couple had to rent a basketball arena in order to get some privacy. So let's watch from afar and watch their official posts and not go down the gossip rag hole. And they are also demonstrating what it means to be generous. They donated $26 million, because it's 13 times 2, if you know, you know, to a whole bunch of charities. She's getting criticism online for not giving more. She gave $125 million away during her tour. Elon Musk gives away nothing. Let's all calm down and be appreciative of their generosity. Get some joy from their joy, and go give $13.87, 13 for her, 87 for Travis, or $138.70, or $1,387, whatever fits your budget, to a cause you care about. Okay, happy 4th. May we strive to make America what she can be. And, eat a hot dog. Bye.